and Diddy both in on it. Now there's a price to pay for this Hollywood stuff, because once you go in, you can't come out. And if one gets turned in, then the secrets come out.
Spicy gossip alert, folks! The latest rumor swirling around the internet is that the Kardashians are secretly scrambling to get Diddy released from prison, and it's all to protect themselves from being dragged down by his crimes. Yeah, you heard that right. Apparently, the Kardashian clan is in full panic mode after some old Instagram posts from Khloe got leaked, and now they're doing everything in their power to make sure Diddy stays quiet about their involvement in his shady dealings. So let's break it all down, shall we? We all know how the Kardashians have mastered the art of staying in the spotlight, whether it's through their carefully crafted media image or their strategic relationships with Hollywood's biggest names. For years, they've been shoving their close friendship with Diddy down our throats, making sure we knew just how tight they were. But now,
y'all know that Khloe Kardashian was on tour with Diddy when she was 16 years old?
Why would a 16-year-old Khloe Kardashian go on tour with people?
oh, things have taken a serious turn. With Diddy's recent arrest, the Kardashians are suddenly scrambling to distance themselves from the man they once couldn't get enough of. It's like they're trying to erase every trace of him from their lives, online, offline, wherever. Photos? Gone. Mentions? Deleted. Comments? Scrubbed. If it was linked to Diddy, it was wiped clean. But here's the kicker. Their plan to distance themselves hasn't been as smooth as they hoped. Enter the drama. An old Instagram post from Khloe Kardashian herself. Back in 2013, Khloe posted a heartfelt birthday tribute to Diddy.
Diddy, as we all know, is facing crazy allegations, right? This isn't new news. But what's new is when the FBI raided Diddy's plane, he found
calling him an incredible friend and sharing their mutual love for unicorns. Sounds innocent enough, right? Well, not when it gets leaked and people lose their minds. Suddenly, the Kardashians' efforts to scrub their connection with Diddy are put on blast, and now the internet is buzzing. What's even crazier? Khloe's relationship with Diddy wasn't just casual, it was deep. She was hanging out with him from the time she was just 16 years old. And get this.
Now, Diddy has security cameras all over his place, and he keeps footage of everything that goes on, including
Kris Jenner even let Khloe tag along on Diddy's tour back in the day. This was way before Khloe became the household name she is today, long before the Kardashians, and long before the Kardashians became synonymous with reality TV royalty. Back then, the Kardashian name was still riding the fame from Robert Kardashian's involvement in the O.J. Simpson trial. But despite the age difference, Khloe's 15 years younger than Diddy, they were thick as thieves. And now with Diddy behind bars, all those years of close friendship are starting to look a little more suspicious. So why are the Kardashians in panic mode now? Well, it's not that they're directly tied to Diddy's crimes. No one's claiming they're involved in his mess. But let's face it, their years of partying with him and aligning themselves with his shady lifestyle have left people wondering what exactly went down behind closed doors.
Now, unfortunately for Kim, they on your ass. Now it shows two things that happened during these parties that could potentially ruin.
As one source close to the family revealed, the Kardashians were terrified of being linked to the Purim, depraved actions associated with Diddy, even if they didn't participate in them. The image of being connected to someone like him, yeah, that's what has them worried. Now that the post has gone viral, people are revisiting all the old ties between Khloe and Diddy, and the Kardashians can't shake the looming fear that the past will come back to haunt them. What makes this all even juicier? We're talking about a family that's always gone to great lengths to curate a perfect public image. So, this sudden media campaign to distance themselves from Diddy seems a bit desperate, don't you think? Was she there for the experience? Maybe it was just a random Hollywood connection we'll never understand.
Just the whole Kardashian family. One, that Diddy paid Kim $50 million to smash. Now, whether this was with Kanye or not, I could.
Or perhaps it was one of those super mysterious moments where she's along for the ride because her family knew people in high places. Whatever the reason, Khloe's presence on that tour raised a lot of eyebrows, especially now that Diddy's name is back in the headlines. But this time, it's for all the wrong reasons. But that's just the beginning of the strange relationship between Khloe and Diddy. There's an old Keeping Up with the Kardashians episode making the rounds ever since Diddy's arrest, and it's got people talking. In it, Khloe spills some wild details about one of Diddy's infamous parties. She casually mentions how many of the guests were barely dressed. Yes, you read that right. Diddy's parties, as it turns out, were every bit as wild as the rumors suggest. Khloe even jokes with Kourtney, telling her, "You would have loved it there," hinting at how much the party matched Kourtney's vibe. Kourtney, clearly curious,
If you guys go back and watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians, you will come to the conclusion that Khloe Kardashian was most likely the closest person to Diddy. And it makes sense because she dated.
presses Khloe for more details, asking, "Who else was there?" And that's when Khloe casually drops Justin Bieber's name. At the time, Justin was about 20, and if we're being honest, it sounds like he was involved in what can only be described as a freaky Hollywood scene. Yeah, you didn't expect that one, did you? But wait, it gets even juicier. Remember a 2016 clip from Cocktails with Khloe? That's making the rounds now too, and in it, Khloe recalls Diddy's legendary parties, calling him the ultimate party host, the guy you think of when you want to have a good time. And we all know what that implies, right? The rumors around what actually went down at Diddy's parties?
French Montana, who is very close and who has been very close to Diddy. There are a handful of clips of her speaking about hanging out with Diddy, hanging at his parties, on his PJs.
Well, let's just say they were definitely more than just casual get-togethers. Then there's Khloe's mention of Diddy's birthday party, which, according to her, was the most epic night ever. She didn't get into specifics, but her tone left fans speculating. Was it the A-list guest list? The over-the-top luxury? Or was it something much, much more scandalous? Considering everything we know about Diddy's past, that comment is aging so poorly now. And get this, Khloe's not the only Kardashian who loved partying with Diddy. Oh no! It seems like all the sisters were big fans of hanging out with Diddy for years. From as far back as 2006, the Kardashians were tight with Diddy. Kim, back when she was just Paris Hilton's stylist, was spotted at Diddy's legendary white party. By 2008, Kim and Diddy were inseparable at events. Fast forward to 2009, and Khloe's at another one of Diddy's white parties in Beverly Hills. Kourtney and Kim were partying with Diddy in 2010. Diddy, it's clear.
787. We're gonna put beds. We should get a challenger. When I play with Puff, Puff has a whole back. It's a bedroom. It's a bed. Who needs that, really?
Kris Jenner, the mastermind behind the Kardashian empire, has been a key player in crafting everything from viral moments to the family's well-known brand. But what you didn't know is just how close Kris is to one of Hollywood's biggest players, Diddy. That's right, Kris and Diddy have been more than just casual acquaintances. In fact, they were so tight that at one point, Diddy appeared on Kris's talk show, The Kris Jenner Show. During the interview, Diddy couldn't help but flirt with Kris, telling her that he'd had a crush on her for years. Kris, ever the quick-witted star, replied, "Once you go black, you never go back." Now, you might think this was just some playful banter between them, but when you dig a little deeper, things start to look a lot closer than we thought. In fact, it turns out that Kris and Diddy were often spotted being cozy together. Take, for example, an Instagram post from October 2012, where Kris shared a picture of herself and Diddy, looking very much like a power couple. But here's where it gets even juicier. The rumors suggest that Diddy and Kris may have been more than just friendly. They could have had something going on behind closed doors. Then what does that have to do with the infamous adult tape that catapulted Kim Kardashian into superstardom? Well, here's where the theory gets really spicy. There's a long-standing rumor that Kris Jenner was behind the release of Kim's infamous tape, a move that many believe was calculated to boost Kim's career.
I've been sent this clip of P. Diddy and Kris Kardashian chatting literally hundreds of times. This clip was taken in 2013 at a Hollywood Walk of Fame event celebrating Babyface. I can only assume they're talking about Khloe Kardashian because Khloe...
But hold on, because things are about to get extra messy. There's a new theory floating around suggesting that Diddy might have had a hand in the tape's release. That's right. Diddy, already a major power player in Hollywood at the time, is rumored to have helped broker the deal or even facilitated the leak of the tape. Why would he do that? Well, some believe it was a strategic move to strengthen his connections with the Kardashians, or perhaps a broader scheme to keep his influence in Hollywood intact. Now, let me be clear. This is all just speculation.
Went with Kris to this event. I've also been sent clips of P. Diddy right before he got arrested and Kendall Jenner in Dubai. Here's what I'm seeing.
It was so freaking amazing, and that girl,
There's no concrete proof linking Diddy to the tape's release. But considering his behind-the-scenes influence in the industry and his close relationships with high-profile celebrities, the rumors have gained a lot of traction. At this point, it seems like the true story behind Kim's tape might never come to light. Over the years, both Kim and Kris have firmly denied orchestrating the leak. But in 2022, Ray J, the man at the center of the scandal, publicly accused Kris of negotiating the deal and giving the final approval before it went public.
Val, is it Val? She has her ish together, like really. It was super cool, and I don't think she thought she was gonna flake on us, did she? Because that night, she was like, thought she was getting interviewed.
But she had the best time. She thought it was like such a cool place, and I loved.
So, could Diddy have played a role in one of the most notorious leaks in Hollywood history? With all the secrets, whispers, and shady connections, this one's definitely a mystery we may never fully unravel. But rest assured, the drama surrounding the Kardashians, Diddy, and that infamous tape is far from over. All right, folks, that's all for today's spicy gossip, and trust me, we've only scratched the surface. If you found this tea as hot as I did, make sure to hit that like button and drop a comment below to let me know what you think. Do you believe Diddy played a role in the Kim Kardashian tape scandal? Or is this just another Hollywood conspiracy? I want to hear your thoughts. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, because we've got more juicy stories, wild rumors, and Hollywood drama coming your way. Ring that bell so you're the first to know when we drop our next video, and make sure to share this with your friends so they can join in on the gossip too. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and I'll see you next time with even more tea. Stay tuned, stay shady, and as always, stay fabulous. All right.